Overtown is one of the worst places to grow up in Miami. The biggest thing was just watching my surroundings and seeing all this danger around me that I didn't really know was really happening. I'm really growing up around crimes, hearing gunshots at night, playing on the park, people shooting, having to run for my life as a middle schooler.
When I was 6 years old, my mother was diagnosed with lupus, and at the age of 9, she was diagnosed with kidney failure. I was in and out of shelters from the age of 8 years old to 13. No one knew at school that my mother was actually in the hospital, and we were staying by ourselves.
Growing up, my mom was always sick. I never really knew what it was about. And then while I was at daycare one day, my mom came. She told me that she was leaving and she was going to Haiti. She gave me a kiss, and that was the last time I remember seeing my mom.
So CARE stands for the Center for Academic Retention and Enhancement. But what that really means is that we work with students who are first in their family, or low income, or are underrepresented in higher education. We don't just bring you here. We want to make sure that when you get here, you are incorporated into the university and you thrive when you're here. We want you to be successful.
Another thing that CARE does for students is give them a sense that, well, here's a community. Here's a community of people who are like me, who've maybe faced some of the same obstacles that I've faced.
Just growing up, you just feel like the outsider all the time. No one understood what it was like to have an ill parent or be homeless.
Coming into this campus, if you don't know anyone, it's going to be hard for you to get involved. It's going to be hard for you to find motivation. But through the CARE program, you find these great individuals, great mentors, and different faculty and staff that continue to believe in you.
We have a series of expectations that students will go to class, they will study, and they will engage. And so as they go through CARE over the years, those requirements lessen more and more, because then it becomes ingrained as this is what you just do to be successful at Florida State.
I'm inspired to see the students who come into CARE from really difficult backgrounds, or students who just never really thought of themselves maybe as college material. They come in and they thrive. They just do so well. They find themselves, they find their passions, they find a community that is inspiring to them and that they want to be part of and then want to serve in many different ways.
CARE was very supportive. If I needed help, they were there. I would walk around campus and have to blink so many times thinking this is a dream. I thought it was a dream. So it truly is a dream come true.
It's all about you and CARE. It's not about us. Because we've seen you from high school, we've seen you transition, and we see you all the way to graduate and getting that cap and gown. So it's a little more effort that we're putting in and a little more energy that we put in for every single one of those students to be successful.
The different resources that they provide is something that I don't think any other campus has. All of these accolades that I've accomplished on campus, I don't think it would have been possible without the CARE program.
It gives you hope to be around all these students who are pushing forward through their adversities. So they all have the same drive as you, and they all want to get a degree because they're the first to do so in their families. And that's what CARE has provided. They've provided me with a family.
My mindset is far gone now. I want to do this, I want to do that, and no one's going to stop me. And I'm not going to give up.
CARE is family. I make parents 2 promises when they drop their students off. I will never leave their child hungry or homeless. Our department will move heaven and earth to make sure all of those students' basic needs are met so that they can focus on being successful and creating that legacy of education. They're all first generation, and so they're setting the standard for everyone who will come next.